Good morning, friends. So I figured I'd get the video started. John's home because it rained last weekend. They're building porches right now. That's their current job, and so it's muddy, so they can't do it if it rains. And the last few days of like being able to work, well, Friday they just called it off for some other reason, but it will rain in the morning and then the ground is too gross and wet, and they don't want to go stomping mud around all over, and so they haven't get to work. And sure enough, this morning, after it was beautiful Friday, beautiful Saturday, well, it rained a little bit Saturday, not a ton, but it was a good weekend anyway. It rained for a pretty good while this morning. It was actually pretty gross when I first woke up, and I've been feeling the little bit of the heaviness, if you know what I mean, but just like when you get in the little funk, not like full-blown depression or nothing, but just like you just feel kind of icky and blah, and I'd already been feeling that. And then I woke up this morning and it was rainy and gross. I walked outside and took a picture of my coffee for my Facebook post, and I was just like, Lord, please do not let this be a bad day. Like, I want this to not be a bad day. I want to feel good. I want to make it a good day. And it's in a few hours. It is beautiful, and I'm so thankful for that. But John come out and done, I don't know, he piddled around in the yard. Anyway, he's doing stuff. And then he came in. I was cleaning upstairs, made some food for him and Nolan. The girls haven't come out of their room yet. My tomatoes are huge. Not huge, but they're huge. Look at them babies. Aren't they so pretty? Anyways, made some food. They went to get the skid steer from his brother's house. Him and his brother that own the business together, they own the skid steer together. And just whoever needs it, that's where it's at. And his brother needed it, so it's been at his house for a while. And now we need it, so he went to get that. And I had more to say and I forgot what it was. Look at it. John and Nolan have been back here. Here's one that's close. A lot the last 2 days. That's the reason I walked back here. And nobody told me about this little beauty. Rude. I was walking back here to look at this mammoth dandelion. It is called what is it called? Salsify. Oh, that's the way my phonics reads it. And they was talking about it, and they wanted to show me the flowers, because I said, does it even have flowers? We didn't think it did. This is a flower it has, and it closes up after the sun goes away, I guess, just like a normal dandelion. Just the flowers are much smaller. You can see some more here. These was beautiful and bulby yesterday, but it rained on them, and so looking a little funky now, but it is beautiful. Pretty cool. I was leaving, but when I was cooking, Nolan came in and said, did you go check that flower? And I said, no, I forgot that, I was supposed to get up this morning and go look at it. And because I didn't get to check it yesterday before church, and it closed up, and they both wanted me to look at it. And so I forgot. So I'm gonna go ahead and start dinner. It's 4 o'clock. I've not got my flowers in the ground. Hopefully I can get that done this evening. But I want to make a meatloaf. I'm not going to do like ketchup on top of it, which is typical for some people, and I like it that way, but my family doesn't. But I do like a barbecue sauce, like a homemade barbecue sauce, sweet and sour sauce. I don't know, it's the recipe that I got from my friend Kim on Kim's Farmhouse. She does it with meatballs. I'm just going to do, or should I do meatballs? Might do meatballs because that'll cook quicker. But I want to do meatballs, some mashed potatoes or baked potatoes. Ooh, I think I'm gonna do baked potatoes. That way I can just put my meatballs on top of my potato. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do some meatballs and baked potatoes for dinner, and maybe some Cheddar Bay biscuits if I can. I don't know if I have the stuff to make some, but I want to do that. And then I thought about grilling hot dogs and s'mores for dinner, but John's working, and tomorrow is John's birthday. And so I figured tomorrow we might grill smash burgers and hot dog. Smash burgers and hot dogs, or those brisket smoked sausages I got. And then, sorry bud, I forgot about you. And then I have to make him some sort of cake. And he doesn't like traditional cake, so I'm gonna figure out what I'm doing. I think I was gonna buy stuff to make him a carrot cake, and I didn't at the store. I forgot about it. Don't really want to get a grocery delivery just for that, especially when we have stuff. I could just create something, and I'm thinking I might do a strawberry cheesecake bundt cake, because that sounds delicious. And we've never done that before. I might do that. Or I could do some sort of chocolate bundt cake, maybe a s'more version. I think I'm gonna do the strawberry though, because that sounds really good. But we'll do that strawberry bundt cake. And since it's only me and John that'll eat these, I'm gonna add some of these jalapeno pepper flakes. I'm just gonna take this spoon here, just kind of level them out a little bit. I don't care if they're a little rusticy looking, that's fine, but kind of. So I got most of the yucky out of the pan. I had to drain them, and then I don't like the little fat and whatever that comes off. And so I got most of that off, not all of it. Now what I'm gonna do is take the sauce that we made, just try to get it on all of them, but don't like stress it or nothing, because it'll go into the bottom. We can shake it up and mix it up better after it cooks a little bit longer. Alright, I'm gonna go lazy on these, and while they're still hot, just put a little pat of butter on top. A nice little pat, but just a little pat of butter. I'm just gonna put on some extra garlic.
Ew.
You probably like that. That's meatballs, but you'll probably like it. Thought dinner was done. And Wendy came in here and ate one of the meatballs and said she wished she had shells of cheese. So I asked her if she wanted me to throw some together real quick. And she said yes. So that's what Mama's gonna do.